What's up YouTube? Jeff back again today, another exciting Samsung video for you guys, and today we're going to be talking about Samsung Messages again. You guys have been asking me for updates on Samsung Messages, RCS, how it's working, if there's any new features that have been enabled. If you don't remember, basically Samsung said RCS was going away in Samsung Messages. Verizon also said they were going to end support in Samsung Messages for RCS as of January 1st, 2025. That never materialized. And then on the S25 series, when that came out, you were then able to get RCS back in Samsung Messages. It returned to the Galaxy Store and everyone was excited. And it appears that they're continuing to bring Samsung Messages back to the Galaxy Store on other devices that have One UI 7 beta. Today I'll show you guys on my Z Fold 6. Before we get started, I want to check out our website. It's sammyguru.com. Make sure you get the latest Samsung news, tips, tricks, tutorials, and reviews. We do cover everything about Samsung Messages as well over there. Also, in addition to that, Sammy Guru Rewards is coming very, very soon. You guys will be able to sign up and get rewarded for all of your Samsung purchases throughout the year. Our mystery box program will be encompassed in here as well. It'll be coming up by the end of March, and you'll be able to get an email for that if you're on our newsletter. So make sure to sign up. The link for that will be in the pinned comment and description. So anyway, Samsung Messages obviously has a lot of benefits over Google Messages. The one thing that we didn't like about Samsung RCS is that it used Jibe for its servers and still does use Jibe. It hasn't switched to the Google servers. That would be nice to see. I know some people were asking about that. However, you've got a lot of features, like you've got the various categories you can sort into. You can see, choose which messages are in your inbox. And now you have chat settings again. So on the Galaxy S25 Ultra, you've got chat features. You can enable them. Choose what happens when a chat isn't delivered, auto download while roaming, default messages either to RCS or SMS, shared video quality, network default or original. You can choose that so it's always sending high quality video. And of course you can turn on read receipts. Now what you don't get is you don't get reactions. You don't get any of that kind of stuff. You don't really get the typing indicators like you do as reliably on something like the iPhone. And if you're not talking, Samsung to Samsung, you won't see any of those additional features. Now in Korea, they do have some of those features. In fact, even more than that on Chat Plus, which is basically their version of RCS, chat features. And so a lot of people are wondering, are those coming here? And the answer to that, unfortunately, is no. But I've had no problems. RCS hasn't went away. Everything's worked perfectly. When I'm chatting with someone else who has RCS turned on, even on an iPhone, I do at least get high quality video sharing and all of that kind of stuff. Now, in terms of read receipts, like I said, the read receipts work fine with people from iPhone, but like typing indicators, reactions, and things like that, you're not going to get all that stuff like you do get with Google Messages. So that's something to keep in mind if you want to continue using Samsung Messages with RCS. And now on the Z Fold 6 and the Z Flip 6 actually too, although I've been using my Fold a lot more than the Flip, on the Z Fold 6, on the One UI 7 beta, you guys can see I'm using Home Up Do It Yourself. I've got this crazy layout. If you do go into Samsung Messages, you do have the chat settings available. When I went through and set this up, if I can switch into the gallery, took some screenshots here. When I set up Samsung Messages on my Z Fold 6 after installing the beta, it gives you the registration for the chat services. You'll be able to, chat on one-on-one and in groups with your chat users without using up your text messages, share large files with them through chat. So those are really the extent of the features along with the read receipts. Nothing really crazy and none of that extra functionality that you get with Google Messages, of course, which is something that's a little disappointing. Now, if you go into the Samsung Galaxy Store on the Galaxy Z Fold 6, you can also now find Samsung Messages. If you search for it, it does appear. On One UI 7 beta on the S24 Ultra, and in fact, currently, I believe even on beta 4 on my S24 Ultra, if you search for Samsung Messages, you cannot find it. And I do not have RCS features on the S24 Ultra yet, even on beta 4. Now, I've tried a bunch of different SIMs because I have all the different carriers. This particular one's on T-Mobile, but I tried other SIMs. And of course, I have Verizon SIM in my S25 Ultra over here, and it's working fine. So I'm guessing it must have to do with this version of Samsung Messages. And you can see, it's one that came out December 30th, 2024. It's not a recent version, but this version itself gives you that compatibility with RCS. Anyway, I wish I had some more substantial updates. I don't know if there's going to be anything else to this saga. Samsung saw the backlash from people. They must have gotten with the US carriers and decided, hey, we're just going to bring the chat settings back, and we're going to basically bring them back the way they were before over the Jibe servers, not going to Google servers, not getting all those extra chat features that you have in Google Messages, like reactions. I know people would like to have those, but those are not appearing yet in Samsung Messages. But you do have it on your Z Fold 6 or Z Flip 6. Probably will come to the other phones with One UI 7 stable, which should be in April or May, depending on the device that you have. Anyway, check out the website. Sammy Guru Rewards coming soon. You can sign up for the rewards program. I don't know why I went there on the Fold 6 because I didn't have it open over there. Sammy Guru Rewards coming soon. Check that out. Let me know what you guys think about this. Are you still using Samsung Messages, or have you switched to Google Messages for more robust RCS? Curious to know what you guys think. I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks a lot for watching.